If drawing faces feels really overwhelming, don't worry because in this video, I'm going to show you a really easy, beginner-friendly way to draw faces step by step. We're going to break everything down into simple shapes so it's much easier to follow. For this drawing, I'm just using a pencil, an eraser, and my sketchbook. To start, I'm going to start by drawing the circle. So this is basically going to be the top of the head. And you can make it however big you want based on how big you want your head to be. Just like this. And you want to add some guidelines. So add one line going straight down the center. And then add another guideline going about a quarter of the face right here. Just like this. Okay. And then we're going to add some two lines that go here. Same on each side. Just like this. And then add another line going here. And finish the face by connecting them. Just like this. And it might not look perfect, but that's okay since faces don't look perfect. But of course you can make some minor refineries. Just like that. And then we just want to add the neck so we make sure the face is in the center. Just like this. Simple neck. Okay, so now we're going to start with the eyes. So for the eyes, we're just going to add a little arc that goes from here, just like this, and another one that goes opposite of that one, just like that. And then you just want to refine it a little bit, okay? And then we just want to erase the guidelines below it, just like this. Okay. So just do it again if a little bit gets erased. And then add a little line going down, just like that. Okay. And then you want to add a little, for the eyelashes, we're going to add a little arc that goes over here like this. And then it curves onto this line. And then you get it from the bottom and connect it and color it in with your pencil. Just like this. And same for the other side. And then you just want to add a little bit of some refineries, just like this. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little nose now. So we're just gonna draw a little circle for now, just like this. Okay, so for the lips, we're just gonna add some guidelines here. So add a dot in the middle, this, and then add another dot over here, and same for over here. And then you just wanna make a little curve that goes down, and then up, down, and then up. Just like this. You just let it go down a little more. Maybe something like that. And then add the lips by just doing a little arc. Just like that. And I feel this looks a bit weird. And it might look like a bit weird on your first try. But just remember you can always erase it. And just do it again. Just keep doing it until you get the right lip shape that you want. And then you can just refine everything else a little. Okay, I think this looks good. And then we can just delete the guidelines so we can just see it all together now. Just like that. Okay, so I think this looks good so far. And now we're gonna add the pupils in the eyes now. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little circle that goes underneath the eye, just like that. And so on for the second eye, like that. And now I've added the pupils. I feel like the lips don't really match the vibe and they're a bit too big. But of course it's your opinion, so you can choose for your drawing. And then we'll just refine the lips a little. Fix the eyes a little, just like this. And now we're gonna add the eyebrows. Okay, so for the eyebrows, we're just gonna start by drawing a little line on each the side of the line, and then just add a little arc that goes here and connect it. This is pretty straightforward, but it really brings alive the drawing. Like that. Okay, and now we're gonna draw the eyelid, since that's very important. So for the eyelid, we're just gonna draw a little line, just like that. Okay, looks very good, and I think yours definitely looks good too. Okay, so now we're just gonna add the pupils in the eyes. So for this, we just wanna lightly erase it a little. So we just make it a little bit more. Actually, let me sharpen my pencil first. Let's get my sharpener. Okay. Keep this here. Okay, and now we're just gonna draw the pupil just like this. Again, so it's more show more basically. It's not very rough sketch anymore. Just like this. Okay, and then you just want to add a little pupil just inside of the eye. And then of course you can make erase some if you don't like how it's going. But I'm sure it is going great. Since you guys are all such good artists. Just like this. Okay. So now we've done that, we just want to add one more circle in the eye. Just like that. Have the one circle, like that. Okay, you might not be able to see it yet, but I'll tell you how we can make it so we see it more. Okay, so now for the hair, actually before we do the hair, let's just delete these guidelines a bit more. Okay, so now for the hair. Hair, it really, it depends on like what style of hair you want to choose. But today I'm dealing with a side part, so let's draw this little arc right here, another arc, and then add a triangle, another triangle, just like that. And then we just want to take that and kind of put it over here. And remember, everybody thinks that you have to use strands to make it like very advanced, but sometimes you just want to use like big blocks instead, just like this instead of like this. And then we can we can just kind of make it after we're done this sketch better. Like this doesn't look that good. Oh gosh, okay. Just want to make a little block that goes here maybe, like this. And then maybe actually add the ears, that's very important, add the ears. And make sure they're in line with the eyes. Perfect, okay. So maybe then just add a little hair coming out of this, just like that. Okay, that actually looks very good. Just like this. Okay, so now it's time to your favorite part, color. Okay, so colors really depend on like what you want to use for colors. So the first color, we're going to start with skin. So I think I'm going to use, let's see, grab my Ohuhu color swatches. Okay, so I have a lot of different ones. So I'm going to try to use the pastel ones. So just put these here. Okay. So let's see, so this warm ivory I think would go really well on her. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use warm ivory. Okay. Yeah. So for warm ivory, we just get that color. Right? Okay. So now we're just gonna grab that color and then just color in the skin. I'm gonna speed this up for you guys so it's more quick. and I'm going to be using the rose water. We're just going to add some pink just around the eye for some blush. Add it on the nose, the lips, and maybe right here above the eyes too. Just like this. And maybe on the shading of the hair, just like that. Okay, so now we're just gonna add some on the neck too. And then now color in the neck. So there, that's for the shading of the skin. Okay. So now after I usually do the skin, I usually start the hair. And I'm gonna make her have blonde hair. So I'm gonna use marigold yellow, like this one. And then just color in the hair. But like I said, you can literally use any skin color, any hair color you want for your person. It just depends what you want to do. So, if you want to do the same thing as me, that's totally fine. But if you want to do something different, that's also fine. Okay, so now for the shading for the hair, I think I'm going to use Autumn Leaf. And I'm just going to like color in some of the shading I want to color. Okay, and then for a bit more shading, I'll use sometimes, I'll use dark yellow. Yes, it's really nice. Use it just for the strands. So we see a bit more of that here, and then maybe some here. Just like this. Okay. So now we're gonna start by doing the eyelashes. So grab a fine liner, it can be any fine liner you want. And you just want to outline the eyelashes, like so. And just color those eyelashes in. And same goes for the other one. They might not look the same, but like I said, two sides of the face don't look the same, so it's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna start, oh yes, I tried to start. Okay, so now for the eyes, I'm gonna choose brown eyes. Okay, I'm gonna use light walnut, this one, and just start coloring the eyes. And then for the pupil, we're going to still use that same fine liner. And just color in that black dot. And then now to make the white part look more visible, we're going to use this white gel pen and just make sure she's going to use a bigger size. Okay, this is good. And then just do the pupil like that. Just like that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to color in the ears, the skin, just like that. Okay, and I guess this is the finished drawing. I hope this tutorial made drawing faces feel a little easier and less intimidating. Remember that getting better at drawing really just comes in practice, so don't be discouraged if it doesn't turn out perfect right away. If you want more beginner drawing tutorials, let me know what I should draw next. Also, let me know in the comments what we should name her. Bye!